Hello viewers, today I want us to just brush through a few concepts we've been going over and over again on the topic reflection, rotation, similarity and enlargement. So the first part of today's tutorial, we want to learn how to rotate any given diagram. Suppose you're given any diagram, how can you rotate that diagram? For instance, suppose you're given this diagram PQR. The coordinates are going to flash on the screen. You will be able to see the coordinates. And the question simply asks, can we rotate this diagram? And the angle of rotation is positive 90 degrees, and we are supposed to use center. Now the center of rotation will be x is 1, y is negative 1. So we want to use this information to solve this. Now how can we rotate this diagram? So let's see how we can rotate this diagram. The first step, we need to identify the center of rotation. So when x is 1, y is negative 1. And y, when x is 1, 1 is here, and negative 1 for y is here. Therefore, the center of rotation is this. And let me call this center C. Now the next step we need to do is to pick a point and join it to the center of rotation. And the point that I will start with, let me start with the point P. So I've just joined point P to the center of rotation. The next step, remember, we are supposed to rotate it positive 90 degrees. Positive rotation is anti-clockwise. Negative rotation will be clockwise. Therefore, positive rotation will have to move this other direction. It means I have to measure 90 degrees in this other direction. So this is how I will have to measure 90 degrees. Now, we have already measured 90 degrees. The next thing we need to do is to carry out the actual rotation. Remember, this angle here is 90 degrees. So we want to rotate this point P 90 degrees, positive 90 degrees. This one can also be described as 90 degrees anti-clockwise. So we want to rotate this 90 degrees on this other direction. So I'll just use my pair of compass. This is quite easy to follow. So I'll mark point P here. And without changing the angle in between, this, I'll have to rotate it the other side. And therefore, point P, when it is rotated, therefore we'll call this P double prime. Point P double prime, when we rotate it, will be here. So this will be point P double prime. Let me label this point P double prime. This is where the rotation is. So we'll label this as point P double prime. Now we'll have to repeat the same procedure to all the other points. Just follow through this with me. And that is how we simply carry out a rotation. Now, what if the question is changed to be negative 90 degrees? It therefore means you have to rotate this on this other side. So negative 90 degrees, you simply carry out the rotation while moving to this other side. Positive 90 degrees, we have just done that. Center of rotation is this. So what if the question is twisted such that it looks like this? Now we are asked to find this. So you're simply rotating this back. So this is what we call a negative rotation. And this is what we call a positive rotation. I hope you enjoyed the video. Thank you for watching. Bye.